So, a brief summary of what's going on for those of you who did not see the last video or are unaware of the current situation. The BBC have been forced to launch an investigation into the behaviour of a top household name TV presenter. This is in response to allegations that this presenter paid a total of £35,000 to a teenage boy over the course of 3 years in exchange for illicit photographs and/or videos. The victim then used this money to fund a drug habit. The mother of the victim confronted her son with regard to his drug habit and discovered what was going on. The victim showed her his bank statements to show where the money for his addiction had come from, and she made the complaint to the BBC. Up to this point, the identity of the presenter has been kept from the public. Obviously, with such a sensational story, speculation is rife. This update deals with the accusations against 4 TV presenters made on social media. All 4 of these presenters have denied that they have anything to do with it, and this seems fairly believable. 2 of the presenters, David Vine and Gary Lineker, are quite controversial for some of the views they hold and generate a fair volume of hatred on social media. It was therefore fairly obvious and no surprise that it wouldn't take long before the haters started linking their names to this scandal. The other 2 presenters, Ryland Clark and Nicky Campbell, although less controversial, still have their haters. Gary Lineker was quoted as saying, "Hate to disappoint the haters, but it's not me." The former X Factor contestant, Ryland Clark, shared a meme of Oscar slap actor Will Smith and wrote, "Not sure why my name's floating about, but Ari, that story that's in the sun, that ain't me, babe. I'm currently filming a show in Italy for the BBC, so take my name out of your mouths." Jeremy Vine, 58, who hosts the news programme on Radio 2, tweeted, "Just to say, I'm very much looking forward to hosting my radio show on Monday." This was in response to the BBC statement saying that the presenter in question had been taken off air until the situation was resolved. Vine then continued with, "Whoever the BBC presenter in the news is, I have the same message for you as Ryland did earlier. It certainly ain't me." I'm sure that this story is not going to go away anytime soon, and at some point I think the BBC will either have to name who the presenter is or another news outlet will do so. There are plenty of rumours regarding who it is, and a lot of people already know who it is, allegedly. Without confirmation, it would be very foolish of me to name who I've heard that it is. So we're just going to have to wait and see, and so therefore remember, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you wish to keep updated on this news item.